Hey, this is Chad Ellis with Doosan. Welcome to ConExpo 2014. Going to take just a minute to talk about the DX350 from Doosan, new Tier 4 final machine we're showing here at the show. I'm going to start off with talking about the front and some of the main features and benefits. Starting with the front, where we connect to the bucket on our arm, we have a ultra hard wear disc that is replaceable, that'll be able to keep a lot of that breakout force you need in the bucket. So once that wears out, it can be replaced easily. And we make all of our arms and booms in-house, so we make sure that the quality's good. And then also we do some finite element testing before we build them, and then we do some physical testing afterwards. And then something unique with the Doosan product is we actually have internal gussets inside of the arm and the boom to keep that rigid structure so it doesn't give and tweak during hard applications. Also on these fronts, to make it easier for maintenance, we add a grease point on the arm so you don't have to get that front way down, so you can grease all those hard to reach areas right from the ground. Also on our undercarriage here, we build our X-box design, and we have a nice, neat clean out area for all that dirt and debris to escape, and it doesn't build up into that track area and cause that early wear. And also it's a lot easier to clean out when the customer has to clean it out. And also on this undercarriage we have a one-piece idler, and that one-piece idler allows us to keep more tension on this track chain and to cause less wear over time. Now back in the hydraulic compartment, on this DX350 we've got the D-Eco power. So this is one of our first machines that has the electric over hydraulic system on it. And that gives us a lot better fuel economy. So basically we're not wasting any hydraulic oil. The hydraulic oil is being reused instead of returned to the tank. We're running Rexroth pumps, and as you can see inside this compartment, we've got everything shielded off so that we keep that heat from the engine and the SCR system away from this pump compartment. Also inside this compartment, there's a lot of serviceability. So oil filters, pilot filter, fuel filters are all in one compartment, so the mechanic can very easily do routine maintenance on this machine. Here in the cooler group, Doosan has worked really hard to try to keep the profile of machines the same over the years. So trying to keep that visibility out of the back that the operator is always looking for. And by doing that, or the way we did that is we were able to split the cooler groups apart. So separating the hydraulic oil cooler from the radiator with a hydraulic fan on this side and running off the engine on this side with a fan clutch. So basically we're getting a little more cooling capacity by splitting the two cooler groups up, and then also keeping that profile on the machine the same as the older machines. Also inside this compartment you can see batteries are very easy to get to, with the battery cut off to keep the life of that battery at maximum. And then also in here you'll see just a nice clean layout design of hoses. All our hoses are marked with the part numbers on them, so you can replace them very easily. And then also standard on all of our machines is a pattern change valve for that operator that wants to go from ISO to BHL pattern. And now we're going to take a look at the Doosan cab. This cab is one of the largest in the industry, so that any size operator is able to get a real good profile. The seat adjusts the top by itself. We can move the whole seat itself, everything together. And the profile of the pedals on these new Tier 4 final machines has changed, so it's a lot easier to get that forward movement comfortable for the operator. And then this machine's optioned out. We have foot pedal control for the auxiliary, along with a straight travel valve for the customers doing a lot of that traveling in their applications. And then also right from the monitor inside the cab, we can see all the major functions we need to see to make sure the critical systems of the machine are operating properly. And then also we can program up to 5 one-way attachments and 5 two-way attachments. So if I go from one attachment to the other by the touch of a button, I can change flow and pressure and set for that new attachment and get started. Also inside the cab, all the buttons are very nicely laid out. Large visibility up top through the glass. And then an air conditioning system just like your car. Set the temperature and it'll stay right there all day long. So with Doosan on our Tier 4 final technology, we've been able to get rid of the DPF, and we'll be running the SCR DOC technology only, which means that there will be no regeneration process in these machines. Only the addition of DEF into the system is all you'll need. So make sure that DEF level is where it needs to be, and everything will be fine. Also, with all the emissions that we've added to these machines, this space is getting tighter and tighter. We kept the profile the same as before, but we also kept in mind that the maintenance every day has to be done. So being able to check the oil and the main fuel filter in this area are still very easy to get to for routine maintenance. And that was a quick tour of the feature and benefits of the new DX350. We think you'll find that Doosan adds a lot of value to your jobs. So this DX350, it gives you fuel economy with great durability, and then just all the features that you need to get the job done.